Will GALA games succeed? Will GALA reach $1 in the next bull cycle, or will GALA crash and burn? Now, no one can say for certain, of course. In recent times, GALA dumped again, going lower than 2 cents for the first time in months. The reason for this is because of the recent news with Bitcoin that resulted in the loss of the key level of support at the $29,000 region, and as a result is now down roughly $3,000. Now, GALA may be down, and as worrying as this is, I actually took this opportunity to buy more GALA for numerous reasons that I'm going to explain in this video. Before I cover the recent GALA update, there's something that I believe not a lot of crypto investors understand about this space, which is crucial and important for you to know. This is explained perfectly from Classy here. Web3 gaming isn't waiting for your NFTs to 2x. Crypto prices are 100% irrelevant to Web3 gaming adoption. The only thing that matters is releasing good games that give player ownerships and small bumps from Web2. So yes, GALA may be down, and GALA may be lower than it has been since the beginning of the new year, and this is definitely worrying. But we have to remember, we are in a bear market. The majority of crypto projects are down, especially since Bitcoin dumped. Web3 gaming projects are an investment opportunity, and as long as the project is actively releasing and developing good games, there's always a possibility that one of their games in the future will onboard massive numbers of users and blow up, and in turn send their token price to the moon. And this is why I added to my GALA bag. In my opinion, this dip only made the project a more desirable investment opportunity because of everything that GALA are creating and the strategies they're adopting for success. Jason BRINKS, GALA's president of blockchain, recently took part in an Ask Me Anything interview on Cointelegraph's page, one of the biggest crypto news coverage websites in the world. This in itself will bring a lot of awareness and adoption to GALA's project, and what Jason said in this interview is another big reason as to why I believe in the future of this project. Just take a listen.
It's going to be a little bit of a spicy answer here. I envision Web3 essentially going away. I don't think Web3 is going to be a thing in the larger sense. I think that Web3 is a little bit of an emergent phase as we move on to a larger decentralized future. And yes, there will definitely be elements and parts of the ethos of that in this decentralized future, but I think that there's not really going to be a time when things are considered Web3 outside of a very small group of people that decided to call stuff Web3. When we look at this from the perspective of gaming, you have the concept of Web2 games and Web3 games. Gamers don't see that distinction. Crypto people see the distinction, and crypto people care about the fact that something is termed Web3, but the average Web2 gamer, somebody who's playing, your normal games produced by any major gaming company in the world, really doesn't care whatsoever about the ethos or the fact that something is called Web3. So the industry will see a great deal of success as these categories converge on one another and collapse. And eventually you get to the point where you just have amazing games in which you own your stuff. And blockchain becomes a part of that, and blockchain will be the thing that enables that as part of the tech layer. But it's not going to be something that the average user cares about necessarily, even while they interface with it.
Jason BRINKS believes that in time, with the quality of Web3 games getting better, that soon enough, there won't be this divide between Web2 and Web3 games and gamers. The reason GALA will succeed is due to their strategies to onboard more gamers. He spoke about this more in detail in this interview, but in summary, what they are doing with a lot of their mobile titles in particular, so Dragon Strike, Meow Match, and the soon to be released Champions Arena, they are creating a great game that doesn't force the tedious Web3 elements, the crypto wallet creation element onto you. You can just play the game. And if you want to get involved in the Web3 element, then you'll have the option to do so at a later date if you choose, but you can just play the game. Speaking of Champions Arena, this game is scheduled to be released in just 3 to 4 days from now, which is very, very exciting. Another reason why I added to my GALA bag. And as Classy says here, one of the main reasons he's so excited for GALA's Champions Arena launch is because it's testing this Web3 gaming thesis. Web3 gaming should not force consumers to spend money. Now, other GALA games titles in the past have and are struggling as they've built their economies around every player contributing to earnings. Games like Champions Arena will test models that are built on traditional freemium. Free-to-play players will make up the majority of the player base. Those who spend for gacha elements, competitions, etc. are spenders that own nexuses, NFT-ready champions and estates. However, the bulk of the income should still come from those spenders that aren't 100% interested in earning, rather than just having fun and getting some progression from spending. Champions Arena seems to be a game that is doing the right things the right way. It has a fixed launch date being the 23rd of August, 3 to 4 days away from now. Rewarded early buyers, it is free to play, the Web3 element is 100% optional, it's available on PC, iOS and Android, it's available on a wide variety of different platforms, and it's been in development for years and been polished again and again and again. GALA's strategies are targeted for longevity and good game creation, not a money making scheme like typical Web3 games, especially those in the past. Now, did you know that the most popular video game genres in the United States are genres like puzzle games, arcade shooters and so on? This is another reason why I believe in the success for GALA Games. They have 40 to 50 games, 40 to 50 in their pipeline, covering a large variety of genres, all these genres here. Take Dragon Strike for example, a GALA game that has been released already, a puzzle RPG, so already covering the most popular genre according to this list. And this game is accessible on mobile, which is the biggest gaming market in the world. Furthermore, GALA has another game that allegedly has already been released called Get Plucked. As you can see from this Twitter thread, this game has been released on Android and we are still waiting for Apple's confirmation. This game could equally be a massive game for GALA, and if you want to learn more about it, then I highly recommend checking out my other recent GALA videos, because there are a lot of games that GALA has had in development for years now, and they are finally being released bit by bit. Take Echoes of Empires for example, a 4X sci-fi strategy game that has recently gone through another playtest. This is scheduled to be released in Q4 of this year, which was covered in the recent GALA ahead of the game. GALA is a company that has so much more to offer, so many more milestones, which Jason BRINKS covers again in this Cointelegraph interview.
Sure. So there's a lot that I'm extremely excited about. The launch of Rep is going to be absolutely critical. The launch of Champions Arena on the 23rd is going to be, a pivotal moment. The launch of Poker Go in September, which I don't know if a lot of people know is coming, is going to be super cool. If you don't know Poker Go, what do we call it? I think it's Poker Go Live, is the game that's fully mobile. You'll be able to play, and it's essentially going to be the official game for Poker Go, which is the company that does all of the poker broadcasting pretty much globally, that we've built in conjunction with them. So I'm really excited about that. We've got a lot of chain and node stuff coming up over the next few months. We've got, we're focusing more on bringing additional mobile titles into the space. So, we've recently brought in Dragon Strike and Meow Match, both of which are designed specifically to pull people from outside of Web3 into Web3. We've got a expansion, if you will, onto the concept of Meow Match with Meow Mansion, which is going to be a game that you'll be able to use your cat NFTs. And I think that that's going to be something that's going to be a lot of fun for people. We have so much coming up, guys. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yes, as you heard, Poker Go Play is another game that GALA is releasing next month, which, with the partnership that this game offers, the fact that it's a gambling genre and accessible on mobile, could again onboard huge numbers to the GALA community. GALA has so many more titles to come before the next crypto bull run in the gaming industry, as well as the other industries, the GALA Film, GALA Music. They have their social media app Rep that could do wonders for GALA's adoption, and their metaverse called Voxverse, which is releasing this year. So personally, although this is not financial advice, so take this with a pinch of salt, I don't believe that GALA will crash and burn. I believe that they will make insane gains in the years to come, and should they reach $1, that is a 50x off your investment from this current position. But of course, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Do you believe in the future for GALA Games? And if you want other bullish products to invest into, then check these videos on screen right now. But remember, it's just a coin, and I'll see you in the next video.